Hello! We're back! LPFT Season 4. Yes, Season 4. I've confirmed it. This is Season 4, not Season 3 or Season 2. This is Season 4. It has been confirmed. I'm here week 1. Hell yeah, brother. It's time to get into action. I don't know why it always starts me off at the wrong side, but it just does that, you know? So I gotta switch that side. Anyways, my team, like what I predicted, I'll probably just put up what I wanted him to bring, or what I predicted him to bring was Landorus, Lopunny, Volcanion, Metagross, and then Araquanid / Nihilego, Hydreigon, and I think that was it. I think that was what I predicted. I don't know if that's all the mob. I did not predict Rotom. If he had Lopunny instead of this Rotom, that would have been the exact team I predicted. Anyways, I decide that I want to lead off with Lele, because, you know, Lele can just click a button, because that's what Lele does. But there's a few issues. I was forced to go Scarfed, because so much of his team forces me to, what's it called? Live a hit, because they have like he has like Lopunny, you know, he has Whimsicott, he has all these mobs that are fast. So I was like, Scarfed, okay, whatever. I really wanted to go Lorb. I really wanted to go Life Orb, because if I could go Life Orb, I'm pretty sure Rocks plus Psychic plus Shadow Ball kill the Metagross depending on his spread. I'm pretty sure there was something like that with Life Orb, but I couldn't. I had to go Scarfed. But yeah, I'm just gonna lead Lele, and I was so confused about, he led this, right? I'm like, okay, he's gonna try and get up the webs, but he doesn't want to take damage on this, so he's probably gonna switch out into Metagross because it's pretty safe. So I just click Shadow Ball here, you know? I just click Shadow Ball, but he didn't switch out, and he didn't set up webs. He actually Mirror Coats, and I take a butt ton, but because I clicked Shadow Ball, I'm saved. I didn't die. And so I'm like, okay, here he's gonna of course try and set up webs now, or he's gonna switch out because he doesn't know that I'm Scarfed yet, so he could switch out too. So I was like, yeah, I'll just go to Sidra here. But he gets with the webs. Oh, that was a voice crack. A default, I guess he Toxics. Also, I did listen to Beige. I zoomed in. I hope you're happy. This is as much as I prefer to zoom in. I could zoom in a little bit more, but I think this is good enough. This should be good enough. I hope this should be pretty good. I know we have this big white thing here, but that's to show more calculators. If I go over to the calculator tab, you know, because I don't want half of my calcs to be gone. So yeah, that's why I have it there. Anyways, he brings in Volcanion here. Not about calculators. He brings in Volcanion, the Yellowstone. I love that name. Pretty cool. A knockoff is Scarfed, so that's amazing for me. That's amazing. Pex just comes in every time, 100%. This thing can't do anything to Pex. Nothing. I just click wait, I'm talking too fast. I click Toxic here because I'm like, you know, I gotta get some chip damage going. You know, I gotta get some damage going. Then he goes into Panzer, the Metagross, and here I look at some calcs, right? I look Adamant max attack, right? I look at it and it says 76%, right? And I'm like, if he's banded, that kills me, because I'm max Bedef. So I like, no, I don't want to take that, you know? I don't want to take that much damage. So I switch into the Necrozma, and he blocks me. And then he tricked Toxic Orbs. Like, what? That's so cool. Now, if it's very useful, I don't know. But I get on my rocks, which is what I wanted. I wanted rocks up. I missed my Heat Wave here, which is unfortunate, because I wanted that chip damage. That chip damage would have been really good, because this thing just comes in, but it can only come in so many times now because rocks are up. And that Heat Wave would have probably made it another less switch in, you know. So that Heat Wave would have been cool to hit, but I miss it. It is what it is. Anyways, I go Regigigas here, and he does that much percent. Now I do a mistake here, and I don't calc this damage. I don't even calc it, because I was like in calc, right? This is the wrong tab. If I go to my calculator, and I go to Regigigas, and I go to HiDragon. That is not... You see? This is like... You see? I don't know why I didn't do this, because it wasn't life orb, so it was specs. So I could have figured this information out and won much earlier, because but I was just stubborn. I'm just being stubborn, you know. Where does the replay go? Replay up here. Yeah. So I'm inting already throwing a knockoff here, because you know he leaves the game here. So that gives me a lot of time to make up a game plan of how I want to win this game. Because right now I've seen most of his mons. I've seen some of the sets. I've seen a lot of the stuff that it does, and I know that rocks gets up chip damage. So I want to knock off here, because you know, in case this thing is scarfed, you know, this thing might be scarfed. You know, that would be pretty, makes a lot of sense if this thing was scarfed, because I don't know if you can see this, but I have 0 ground immunities, so you can kind of just spam Earthquake. So it kind of makes sense, especially now that I'm toxic. I mean, it wouldn't have been toxic. What? 75 toxic next damage, 6%. What? That's a cool thing they added. Yeah, I didn't know they added that, but that's cool. I did not know. Anyways, because I want to knock him off to get more chip damage and get off potential item. And I also want to knock off the HiDragon's item. I don't know what it is yet, even though I should know that it is specs. I should calc that. I was just stupid. I was just lazy. So yeah, I got a lot of leftovers off. So I decided to switch out into the Sigilwine. And he Sword Stances here, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. And you're probably thinking, oh, he's just gonna knock you off. But no, I'm Colbert Berry. Why? Because my dick is huge! Because I knew that was gonna happen. I knew he was gonna try and knock off. So I get off my energy ball. I get off the clean damage I needed. That's all the damage I need. And he knocks me off, and I'm dead. Right? That's fine. That's fine. That's more than fine. Now I get in Lele, and here's where just shit happens. Here's where shit gets real, right? I calc, and I see that the Landerer set, that's like the standard Landerer set in OU, dies to a Shadow Ball. This guy's Sword Stance, so I don't believe he's defensive. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna click Shadow Ball here, because it says that it kills, guaranteed. It's at a 36% minimum, because I'm like modest max special attack. Scarf. So I click Shadow Ball here. And he goes Metagross. So I do a shit ton. I think that's like that's like a max roll depending on his spread. And he switches out, and I kill Raccoon for free. That's amazing. Because I don't have my defogger up left. I don't have my defog anymore. So that means he can not get up webs, and my Lele is got a free kill, you know. And here is where nothing makes sense anymore. He goes into this thing, and I'm like, okay, here's what I want out of this turn. I want him to be Spec Shadow Ball, not Scarf Shadow Ball. Why? I want him to be Scarf Shadow Ball. I want him to be faster than me, because I only Spec up like Lele. No, I mean Lopunny, and I think he can be faster than me speed creeping the Lopunny, right? So I wanted to just be max speed to outspeed me. So he clicked Shadow Ball. This Komodo set is a setup set, and I have conditioned everything to be in range of Komodo. The only thing that's stopping me is this HiDragon. But even if that HiDragon came in, I already have prior information, right? This is not something I knew in battle, so I don't know how I would have played around it, because I'm stupid. I should have capped this, because even if the turn that even if what I'm talking about has has no impact on the game whatsoever, it's still an important turn, considering the fact that I can set up, because I'm bulletproof, I'm immune to Shadow Ball. So I get a free setup turn, because I know that he's Scarfed if he outspeeds me, right? So that's important information that I can go into this, click the Clangor Soul, get that +1 in every single stat, and just one-shot the rest of his team. I'm hitting Parais, Flamethrower, that Clangor Soul move, whatever, for this thing, because this is at 50% because it takes from rocks, right? And this thing dies because I'm faster, because of the Dragon move, and this thing can't do anything to me. So I just win the game, and Komodo gets a 5-0 sweep if this thing clicks Shadow Ball right now. But unfortunate, that's not how it goes. That's not how the cookie crumbled. He just sacked it for no reason. What a boring play for me, right? So he goes this thing. I go back into Zoro, as it should be. He kicks Earth Power here for some reason. I don't know why you do that, but probably was expecting the Pex or something like that. But I just go Regigigas, and I click Avalanche here because, you know, it's pretty safe. It's pretty safe to click Avalanche at this point. Because it kills Hydreigon, it kills Landorus if you want to go into that. And here he goes back into this thing, right? He takes even more chip, and he misses. I don't die from this, unless it's a crit. I just wanted you to know that. I don't die from this, unless it is a crit. But I take like 40% something. Actually, I can show you. I can actually show you the calc right now. Choice. Specs, right? Draco. I don't know if he's modest, right? Oh, this is modest. Choice specs, max special attack. Does this much. 40% max. So I would have taken some damage from that. That would have been terrible. But I dodge it because Zoro, that's what he does. He just dodges. And I get my Drain Punch, I get some health back, right? I get that 7%. That's fine and dandy with me. I say that I'm sorry because I don't know why. I'm not really sorry. But I just could Drain Punch again, you know? It's pretty free at this point. He doesn't have much he can do. I go this thing, right? He doesn't get the boost. So yeah. And here I click Heat Wave. I click Heat Wave here. Yeah. And I land it. So that's fantastic. Lele has now won the game. Lele wins the game now. Lele plus my defensive core kind of just wins the game. I just sack this thing because I don't wanna lose something, right? I don't wanna like risk the game for no reason. So I go Regigigas and I click my Drain Punch because that's as it should be. By the way, I just want to quickly mention, right? This thing cost me 2 points. I just want to let everybody know this thing cost me 2 points, and it's hard carrying me against this guy. It's a 2-point mod that's just hard carrying. Another mod that is in the tier that is in the 2-point category is Monferno. A fucking Monferno, an ape, a little ape thing is in that tier, and they're just competing with the Regigigas. Like, hello? Okay, so now Regigigas just fucks up. He just fucks the rest of his team. Actually, he doesn't. I go into Pex here. He gets the burn, as it should be. Get some justice. But I just get on my Toxic, right? And I'm in a pretty safe position to just stall him out. Not a lot of stuff he can do. I just kind of want to win differential. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to win from differential. But I don't want to switch, because I don't want to lose differential. So I'm like, okay, if he crits me, he crits me. If he special defense drops me, I'll switch out, right? That's how I'll go. That's how I'll do it. So I'm just spamming recover because, you know, that's just how it goes. I'm just trying to preserve differential here. I'm just want to win. Fun fact: I won last season the first match with a 4-0 victory. So I hope this is not a curse. I hope that is not a curse. But last time I almost lost the whole game to flinch. But this time it's going a lot greater. This was a pretty good performance from my part, I believe. I think this was a pretty good showing for me. So yeah, I switch in. He tries to Earth Power, get my Pex, but no, I don't want to give it to you. So I Drain Punch, and I take him out. That is the game. That is the whole game. GG to, I don't know if he likes to be called HiMark or Galata. His Discord username is HiMark. So I have no idea, dude. I don't know why you don't just keep it the same. I guess. Fuck knows. I don't know. Don't know why I'm trying to speculate your name history. I can't judge you. My name is Kawaii fucking you know. Like who? I can't be out here judging. I have a terrible name choice. So, anyways, that was it. My week 1 match was a dub. It was a pretty good performance from my part. I hope to bring some more dubs in the future. You know, hope I don't get dumpster fucked like last season, because that was a terrible showing by my part. I had a very bad team for my playstyle. Now I have a better team. A little bit of stall, a little bit of bulk, and a little bit of breakage. You know, that's all I need. all I need in my life. Just a little bit of stall, a little bit of breakage. Yeah, next week I fight. I have no idea. Should I check that? Actually, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter who I fight. I'll fight him anyways, you know. Anyways, GG to HiMark. Also an amazing battle. You had me there with that toxic orb trick. That was some cool stuff. I was pretty scared. Was you? That could have been dangerous if Necrozma wasn't the one to take the orb. Because if I would have stayed in with dog specs, I would have lost the whole thing. I would have lost the whole Pexer. And I would have been in big troubles. Because that means I would have had to play Kamo defensively, which would have been terrible. Anyways, GG's. I hope to see you in a week with my week 2. I still don't know how to fucking end these damn videos, bro. Can someone please explain how you end a damn YouTube video?